Good Monday morning. Welcome to the First Take. Amina Smith in for Molly. We got Adam Schefter, Dan Orlovsky, and of course, we got Stephen A. Smith here as well. Plenty to talk about today around the NFL as the preseason kind of winds down. Stephen A., how we doing out there?
How you doing? How's everything going?
It's going good. I'm fine. I got my guys here.
Welcome to the show. Congratulations, your first time hosting the show. Really, really appreciate it. Way to go. I'm expecting big things. I see big things on SportsCenter, but damn it, this is First Take. I expect the level to be the same, if not better.
Hold on, before we go anywhere, DNA. America wants to know.
Is that a tooth?
What the hell just came out of your mouth?
A mint?
It was one of my protein. It was one of my protein tablets.
Oh, he's having breakfast.
I had it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what it is. I got it right here. It's not my tooth. I can assure you that I have my tooth.
I thought it was a golden tooth or something that popped out.
No. I don't know. Listen, at the rate Dan Orlovsky is going, he's probably going to be the one rocking a gold tooth in a little bit. I'm just saying.
Why do you
I'm just saying.
I was just going to say, honestly, that suit looks awesome. That suit looks fantastic. But then
you know what I want to say about that? You know what I want to say about that, Dan? Somebody that I know that we'll get into later eclipsed the 40-year mark plateau without telling us, had us walking around here thinking he's less than 30, less than 40, when in fact he's well over 40. We'll get into that later. But speaking on behalf of the 50-plus-year-olds out here, 50 is the new 30, baby.
50 is the new 30. Look, I'm in my 30s, so I guess 30 is the new 20.
Yeah,
I guess we're all going back. All right.
Ain't nobody on this set looking better than you, Amina. You ain't got to worry about that. None of us got to pray on that.
You know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate it. All right, let's go to the NFL, where the Browns QB room continues to be a hot topic. The third-round pick, Gabriel, got the start in preseason game number 2 against the Eagles over the weekend and experienced his own ups and downs. Shedeur Sanders was sidelined with an oblique injury, while Joe Flacco didn't suit up as the Browns appear to be resting their vet. We've gotten a peek so far at both rookie QBs for the Browns this preseason. In week 1, Shedeur Sanders passed for 138 yards against the Panthers for 2 touchdowns, whereas Gabriel passed for 143 yards with an interception against the Eagles in week 2. Stephen A., I want to come to you first. When you take a look at both of these QBs, who had the most impressive start so far in the preseason?
Well, to me, it was Shedeur. I didn't see any interceptions when he was out there. Didn't see anything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think Gabriel did a bad job. I was impressed with the brother, but I'm going to go with Shedeur. The pressure was on him. The spotlight was on him. He showed up out on the field. He played better than expected, reminded everybody who he is and what he brings to the table. I liked it, but that's not to throw any shade on Gabriel. He came out there, had a couple of mishaps, what have you, but ultimately he played well, and I give him credit where credit is due. But watching Shedeur move the offense or whatever, I thought that his performance was slightly better than Gabriel. That's just me, guys.
Yeah, I thought Gabriel's tape was better. Shedeur's was really good last week. We talked about it, very impressive. But I thought Gabriel's tape was better. And I think if you ask me, the reason why would be just through some elite ball placement throws versus really, really tight coverage. There wasn't a ton given to him. And so, the efficiency with how he moved, the decision-making, some of the ball placement, and how tight some of the hip-to-hip coverage was, I just was very impressed. The under-center play-action passing stuff was big time. Some of the stuff that he didn't do in college, he did at the NFL, the manipulation of the defenses. And so I'd push back on the interception thing. I know the interception got a lot of play over the weekend. At the end of the day, the quarterback is the person who has the ball with the final decision. No question. This interception happens a lot because of the lack of spacing. I think the poor decision by the flat route runner kind of messes with the quarterback. So I really don't put that. He pulls his arms back right as the ball's passing him. So this is a lack of communication, but I don't put this on the quarterback as oh my gosh, I don't. The fumble I'm going to give to you. The fumble I do believe is Gabriel's. That's a very easy thing to fix with his footwork. But that doesn't make me think that Gabriel.
Okay. I'm sorry, Adam Schefter. I mean, stop the presses. See, Adam Schefter, there's moments like this, and Amina, welcome to the show again. This is moments like this where I got to remind everybody of who Dan Orlovsky is. And I want to just state I just want to state this before I say anything else. I love you, my brother. You know I do. I love you to death. You know what I'm saying? I can't deny it. I miss you when you're gone. I love you when you're here. You know how I feel about you. Even with that damn 1980s crew cut. The point is I love you to death. But here's the thing. And the Elvis, I get it. But here's the thing. Only Dan Orlovsky would sit up there. Now check. Correct me if I'm wrong, Adam Schefter, the great insider, the ultimate one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Dan Orlovsky just bring up what the man did last year in college? Because, see, I didn't bring up Shedeur and the 72% completion. I didn't bring up Shedeur and those touchdowns, 30-plus touchdowns. I didn't bring none of that up, okay? But here you are bringing up something where we're talking about him and what he looked like in the NFL in this preseason game. That was a pick six and a fumble. Now, the Dan Orlovsky I know that I have so much love and affection for, I must say. Now, by the way, you know what, still needs to thank me a little bit more for that restaurant I treated him and his family to, because it was big time, and stop embarrassing me by going places and trying to use coupons. That's how pathetic he is. The point is that, a pick six and a fumble is usually considered a bad day at the office for a quarterback. But only Dan Orlovsky would sit up here in comparison to Shedeur Sanders, who did no such thing, and say, hey, I thought he looked better. I got to give him the edge here. I thought it wasn't bad. A pick six and a fumble, and we can get over fumbles. Have you heard anybody say that? I know it's possible, but have you heard anybody say that, Adam Schefter? Have you heard anybody say, we get over fumbles?
First of all, it's Dan Orlovsky's 42nd birthday today. So we'd like you to be a little bit of kind, a little kind to him today on his 42nd
I want you to be meaner.
Birthday. That's number one. Number two, after the game, the Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski said there was a mix-up in the routes and that players were in the areas that they shouldn't have been.
Look at Stephen A's face. Look at Stephen A's face. Look at his face.
Stephen A.
Oh, my Lord. So that's what we're doing now?
Yeah, get your tablet back. Get your protein pill back.
Listen, you know what? I got it right here. I'm getting ready to put it back in a minute. But here's the deal, y'all. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The coach, I applaud Stefanski for being honest about it. I get that part. I ain't sweating it, y'all. And I'm not trying to act like it wasn't true. But you're the quarterback. You see the damn area is crowded. You see it ain't what, you see it's an issue over there, that there's the potential for an interception. You could have thrown the ball away. You could have done that. We would have said that about. And again, Dylan Gabriel, I hope he's watching. I'm not throwing any shade on the brother. The brother can play. I wish him nothing but the best. Even though I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan, I'm rooting for both of them to make it in the NFL. Please don't get me wrong. This is just one game. It's preseason. I'm just saying, for the purposes of you two, you, Adam Schefter and Dan Orlovsky.